Welcome to the Music Heals the Soul Home Edition, Part 2, celebrating the incredible work at the Leonard P. Zakim Center for Integrative Therapies and Healthy Living. I'm Kelly Tuthill, coming to you from the Boston Public Garden as we start to resume our lives after this difficult year. We're thrilled to have you all back again and supporting the incredible work of the center.
One of the important goals of Dana-Farber is to treat the whole patient. The Zakim Center is the embodiment of that. We treat patients physically, mentally, spiritually, and help support them through their cancer journeys.
I found for myself that you want to try to wage as full-scale a mobilization of every single resource you have to deal with this. And that is why it's important in the process of treatment that whether it's acupuncture, vitamins, more water, changing your diet, massage, guided imagery, musical therapy, whatever it is, do something.
If it weren't for Lenny Zakim and his vision, people like me would not have benefited from their healing therapies. As many of you know, 14 years ago, I was treated for breast cancer at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. The Zakim Center was indeed a lifeline for me, a respite from the difficult treatment, chemotherapy, my mastectomy and radiation. It all took a toll, but that was a place I could go to instantly feel better, feel stronger, and energized to get to the next part of the battle. So thank you for everyone for the generous support of the center. The Zakim Center has worked so hard to be creative at supporting our patients. The center is seeing patients again in person for limited acupuncture and massage, and has incredible variety of virtual programming to support patients wherever they are, including self-care massage, meditation with live music, yoga, cooking classes, and so much more.
When the lockdown started and I was at home, I just got into the habit of continuing to do it more or less as a routine. I pretty much do chair yoga 2 or 3 times a week and Brahmini's Tai Chi thing 2 or 3 times a week. And then once in a while I'll try something else. And I also do the music meditation with Heather, but maybe about once a week.
I live in Monaco, and Dana-Farber was recommended to me by an American friend as one of top places in the world for the treatment of multiple myeloma. The Zakim Center, I think, is very important because it's very complementary. Dr. Lou is my acupuncturist. I think he's the best acupuncturist I have ever had. I do also massage treatments. Bambi is my massage therapist, and she has a real talent. It's a good therapy for the body and for the mind, for the spirit.
The sense of community and getting to start trusting my own body again and get my confidence back and even set goals outside of having nothing to do with cancer. It's really just tapping into the joy, and that was probably the biggest surprise for me, that no one thinks of a cancer journey as being something that can really have a lot of fun and joy.
Our virtual programming has allowed us to expand our offerings to patients that we would have never been able to serve before. And we really feel that this will be a permanent part of our programming at Dana-Farber for years to come. We recorded hundreds of cooking videos, of exercise sessions, of meditation sessions with our patients. We developed new models of creative arts workshops where patients were mailed supplies and worked with an art therapist as a group through a live stream video. We have patients that have sent us notes that this has been their sole outlet and really their primary source of support through COVID. We've been so happy to be able to be there for patients through this time, and not just for the patients that used to come to the Zakim Center. We've been working with patients all throughout New England and even places as far away as Oregon and Florida.
And all of this virtual programming is offered to patients and caregivers free of charge, thanks to you. So we need to continue to raise money to provide patients with this space for stress relief, well-being, and community. For many who have been through so much during COVID and so isolated, it really is a lifeline.
I've really been able to take advantage of their book groups. And then I did with Patty Akari, which is a wonderful asset to the Zakim Center. mind-body resiliency group because you want to feel normal. You know, even though you have cancer, your husband has cancer, your child has cancer. It's a hard journey, and you want to at least feel like part of you is expanding.
This year has been different. It's been very different. Since we all transitioned to remote services, I've transitioned all of my programming. I'm still offering individual music therapy services, and honestly, I think those services especially are really thriving in a remote context because the barriers of access are gone. People who had to travel really far or people who had challenges with scheduling, we don't have those barriers anymore. And there's several things that patients can get from these programs. The more that we are engaged in something, engaged emotionally, engaged mentally, physically, the more we're engaging our senses, the more we're going to be pulled away from stress and from pain.
But I really love the music therapy because, first of all, I was a music major, and Heather is the most delightful person you'd ever want to meet. And we talk about what songs do I like, what would I like to learn, and a ukulele is a really easy instrument to play. And that's the one thing that brings me joy in my life is the music. Every time I practice, I think about Heather and her kindness, and it makes me smile.
It is so heartwarming to hear the impact music can have on healing.
I am so grateful for the donors. I had talked to Bambi because I wanted to find out about the massage. She said you should apply for financial aid. And I did. And I was accepted. I was so happy. So I have 10 treatments that I don't have to pay $65 for. And that is a huge blessing. And I am so grateful. You have no idea.
You know, the generosity of heart of people who donate, people who decide that this is something worthy, to me is, real altruism and thinking beyond themselves. And I think that anyone who can help in that way, it's really appreciated. Honestly, I think it'd be a very different journey if I didn't have the Zakim.
I just can't thank you enough for making this possible, to be able to build a sense of community, to have the resources and the services that let me start to trust my own body again and set goals for health that even surpasses what I'd had prior to cancer.
Thank you to our donors, our supporters, the people who are contributing to the Zakim Center and making it what it is. Our patients need us, and we're so grateful that we have the opportunity to serve our community with your support.
And it wouldn't be possible without you. All of this new programming, all of these new ways of reaching patients rely on fundraising to make this happen. Without you, we would not be able to care for our patients at Dana-Farber and beyond through this time.
On behalf of all of us here at the Zakim Center, we'd like to thank you for your support.
Because of you, we have been able to continue serving our patients during this additionally difficult time. So from all of us and from all of our patients, thank you very much.
Our deepest thanks for the way you continue to support us in every way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you all for standing with us this past year, helping us to reinvent the center, and enabling us to continue to strengthen Lenny's vision of providing the best quality integrative therapies to Dana-Farber patients and their families. Because of your partnership and incredible support, we're thrilled that through our virtual programs, the number of visits to the center has tripled in just 1 year. Because of your generosity, the Zakim Center staff continue to play a critical role in the health and well-being of our patients. I can't thank you enough. Lenny would be thrilled to see what the center has become. The Zakim family is so grateful for all that you do.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Stay healthy and safe. We can't wait to see you in person next year. Until then, good night.
I love you, babe.
baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Thank you so much. Please donate what you can. We will see you in person next year. Thank you. Thank all of you.